Ernie Johnson, sitting alongside the big diesel, Shaquille O'Neal, and the prop plane, Kenny Smith. In a few moments, we'll be sending you out to Philadelphia as the 76ers go up against the Dallas Mavericks. Well, for the Mavericks, they find themselves with a comparable win percentage to this time last year, but looking to make a push as this season continues. And tonight, two offenses that like to score in the post. Shaq, defensively, how do you counteract that?
Two types of denying. Deny the position and deny the entry pass.
Yes, yes.
Sounds like you're in a state of denial.
I deny everything.
An overhead look at downtown Philadelphia. That's the site of our broadcast tonight. It's the defending NBA champion Dallas Mavericks and the Philadelphia 76ers. With Greg Anthony, Chris Webber, and David Aldridge, Kevin Hart. And as things get ready to roll, let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's on the sideline. David?
Well, guys, Ben Simmons grew up.
And David, he is not shy about contact at all. Thanks. You know, Bill, when you look at the players the Sixers have put together, they should be a perennial contender, it would seem, on paper for years to come.
But that's the thing about the NBA. You never know.
Yeah.
We've seen a lot of these teams that looked like they were the next potential dynasty, and within 2 years, they've made a trade. Somebody got hurt. I mean, you talk about the 80s Rockets. You talk about the Magic in the 90s. They made the finals. Within 14 months, that whole team is gone. The OKC Thunder, 2012, Game 5, Miami. I took a picture of KD and Harden and Westbrook with their arms around each other. They never played together again. So I think the thing you learn over and over again with basketball, even Derrick Rose and the Bulls, every time you think there's the next young team that's coming, they still have to actually do it, and sometimes they don't.
Now a chance, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. The starting five on the floor. On the floor for Dallas, Kristaps Porzingis is out there with Sabonis. Then there's Doncic. Then it's AI. And it's Brunson in at the one. And here's Mac now. He'll bring it up for the Philadelphia 76ers. They're coming off that win against the Nets.
Yeah, and in that game, we saw a lot of sloppy play from the opposing offense. They coughed the ball up, a lot of unforced turnovers.
And when they kept getting all those gifts, they took advantage. Turnovers don't mean anything unless you turn them into points.
AI passes to Sabonis. And slam dunk by Sabonis.
You can tell a player who learned the game the hard way like AI did. I mean, those are the guys making passes like that.
And just about a minute into the first quarter. Mac looking around. Here's Simmons. That one doesn't drop. Now Dallas takes it the other way. And this is the first season matchup for them against this 76ers team.
Yeah, and they took both teams they played against this club last season.
Sabonis kicks to Porzingis. Here's Doncic. Softly drops in the floater.
And certainly not lacking in confidence. When Doncic gets these inside looks, he just jumps all over.
Here's Embiid. Outside, Simmons. Clock at 6. The 76ers with another miss. For Dallas, they've gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. With Embiid, modern superstar knows how to connect with fans using his social media to his advantage. He has got a very charismatic side to him.
He does. I wish he cared a little bit less about it. I don't mean to sound like an Embiid critic, but I think he's very aware of his surroundings at all time, and you can feel it at the playoff games that I went to in Boston, where he's very aware of the fans, and he's very aware of getting booed and kind of looking around, and I think there's another level that he can go to as a player of just like, guess what? None of that stuff matters. Just play basketball. You're 7'3", and you're unstoppable. I thought he just needs to be a little more locked in and a little less aware of that other stuff. And I think he needs to be in better shape. You saw in the playoffs, he would peak in the first 3 quarters. And by the 4th quarter, I thought he was dead. You could see his hands are on his knees. And the reason he wasn't in great shape was he'd never come close to playing that many minutes in 4 years. So the key for him is, can he play around 70 games a season? Can he play 30 minutes a game? Can he get to 2,100 minutes for the year? And can he have something left in the tank for the playoffs? Because his...
The versatility of Simmons is astounding, amazing, impressive. Dunks like this are just insane.
It's AI with the drive and AI with the stuff.
Oh, he just punches that one down with a fury.
He rubs it in a little deeper with the hanging finish. Passes to Simmons. Over Brunson. Embiid trying to break loose. And he wills that one in, sinking right through off the back iron.
You gotta at least contest Simmons from the mid-range. I mean, he has the touch to be effective from there.
It's AI with the drive. Counted. His second make in 4 attempts.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
The 76ers trail by 6. Now Mack. A 14-point game for him in the win against Brooklyn. That one good for 2. The Mavericks have gone 5 of 7 today so far. Nice shooting to get this game underway. AI outside to the paint. Embiid with the steal. 3-on-3. High arcing shot. Mack, good. Mack's got his 3rd basket of the night.
Look at the unselfishness of Embiid, Kevin. I mean, he's solid at realizing when one of his guys is uncovered.
Bill, with last year's do-or-die season finale between Minnesota and Denver, final game of the regular season, momentum is gathering for a play-in tournament, maybe for the last 2 playoff spots. What do you think about that?
Yeah, I wrote about this in 07. I called it the entertaining as hell tournament, where basically the first 7 seeds were guaranteed, and the 16 teams that didn't make it out of the 2 conferences, they just went head-to-head, single elimination. And then you have the final 2 games in New York City, and you blow it out, and you have a fun thing with it. I think that Minnesota-Denver game was important, and maybe the solution is, you have the 6 seeds guaranteed in each conference, and then you have 7, 8, 9, 10 in each conference, and you just have playing games. You have 7 versus 10. You have 8 versus 9. You do it over the course of a couple days. You use the TV revenue from that, because you could get good money from that, to maybe shorten the season.
Great
which
idea.
Would be, for me, the #1 thing I would change about the league. I think we should have a 70-game season. You could talk me into 76, but there's too many games. There's too many nights where the players... I just think basketball is really hard to play.
So Mack will bring it up for Philadelphia. They trail by 6. Pass to Simmons over AI. Offensive rebound. Here's Embiid outside for Simmons. 6 on the shot clock. Can't connect from 14 feet out. We were talking about the length of the NBA season and various opinions on shortening it. I suppose, Bill, one argument is that you want regular season games to be more significant, and you want that regular season to mean something every night.
Mean a little bit more.
Yeah.
Make the pace, I don't know. When you get after the All-Star break, you can really feel these guys slogging through it. You know, and especially the good teams, like a team like Golden State. All they did all year was whine and complain. Oh, well, we knew this was going to be a hard season. It can't be that hard. You have 4 of the best 20 players. Like, settle down. I think you'll be fine. You're winning every game by 30 points.
Yeah.
But I wish they would tighten the season.
And Philadelphia making a change here. Parker's checked in. Emmanuel Moutier's checked in for the Mavericks. AI passes to Sabonis. Back to AI. And the lead now, double digits on that bucket. AI's got 14 points for the game. Bill, 1 shot to win a game. You can pick any player. Who's going to take that shot for you?
Kevin Durant. I think he has the most ways to get a good shot off. I always look at it as, is it a quality shot to get off? so he can post the smaller guy up. He can shoot a three. He's got the pull-up hissy jumper, as he calls it. He can go to the lane and pump fake and do a little drop step. And I just think he has the most moves. Some people would say LeBron, but am I getting regular season LeBron or playoff LeBron?
Playoff LeBron.
Playoff LeBron would be my number one choice.
He'd be pretty good.
Yeah, he'd be pretty good.
Yeah.
Regular season LeBron, I'm not as enthused about.
Sinks it, and the shot from Porzingis.
And you can't help but pick their defense apart. They're completely in disarray.
And Simmons kicks to Parker. Pass to Butler. Philadelphia moving the ball around. Mack finds Embiid. Back to Mack. The tray. Hits it from three-point range. 9 points in the game so far. Talking about last-second shot instincts, Bill, you mentioned LeBron, KD. What about Curry? Where does Curry rank in that conversation?
Curry's good.
Top five?
You can guard Curry in those one-on-one situations with the right people. I'm not saying you're going to stop him, but, you know, you put a taller guy on him. And Curry, to me, Curry is the greatest not in the offense scorer I've ever seen in my life, where he can get 32 and hit 10 threes and wasn't really involved in the game. Just, you forget about him for one play, and all of a sudden he's in the corner and they're setting him up, or he's running off the screen. It's a lot, almost like what Reggie Miller and Ray Allen were able to do, where, yeah, you run them off screens and you tire the guys out and you kind of hope the defense forgets they're out there. But he's not a conventional get out of my way, guys. I'm going to get to the rim.
Absolutely.
Score like someone like Donovan Mitchell is.
Here's AI, and that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. Now let's check out and highlight the best defenses in the NBA. The Mavericks, number 1.
Kevin, without a doubt, the best defensive team in the league this season. Forget about any other stats, steals, blocks, whatever. It comes down to limiting points. And so far, nobody's been better at holding their opponents in check.
Bill, Commissioner Adam Silver believes the 2K Esports League will have the staying power of the NBA, WNBA, G League. Pretty powerful comment to make.
And I hope he's right, because I want to be the lead color guy. I want us to be the team. Why can't it be us, Kevin Harlan?
Are you kidding me?
Let's do that. Cut me the check.
Sign
As Rasheed
me
Wallace
up.
would say, CTC, cut the check.
Bill Simmons is here.
I'm ready.
Parker, and the dunk by Parker.
And how about the offensive rebound with a little extra punch on the putback?
You're right, Greg. As they look to trim the deficit, could we see them send a few more bodies to the boards from here on out? Maybe, just maybe. Moutier pass to Papagiannis. AI left side. Unloads, and it's in. Basket number 6 for him thus far. He has only missed 2 shots from the floor.
He has them reeling. They haven't had an answer for him this quarter.
There's the pass to Clavel. It's blocked. AI outside. To the middle. Gets it to go. That one good from Papagiannis. Papagiannis has got his first bucket of the night.
Starting to surge here, and we're only in the first quarter.
And it's happening at both ends, trying to end this thing before it begins.
Plenty of daylight on that shot.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
It's AI on the wing.
And doing a good job getting to the line and capitalizing.
He's gone 6 of 6 from the free throw line.
And you know, something I remember from their last game was how good he was at the line.
It's always a great story when an undrafted player like AI makes a mark in this league.
Off on that one, so he goes 1 for 2 at the line.
And trailing here in the early going, too many careless fouls, and they're giving up a lot of trips to the line.
And that's out of bounds. Philadelphia will retain possession. Bill, we know about the love affair you have with the NBA, and you've written about it for so long. Started with the $4 ticket in Boston with your dad.
Yeah, my dad bought season tickets for the 1973-74 Boston Celtics, and it was only one ticket. And I think it was $4 a game. probably like $160 total. And he used to carry me in mainly because they didn't want to pay for a babysitter. So I started going to games that year, probably sleeping through a lot of them. And they won the title.
How old were you in 72?
So I was 4.
4 years old.
I'm not gonna lie, I don't remember anything from that season. The first season I remember is the year later when they lost before the finals to Washington. And then the year later they won the famous finals against Phoenix, the triple overtime game. I was there.
Was Cowens on that team?
Cowens, Havlicek,
Yep.
JoJo White.
Yep.
And I was at the triple overtime game in the 76 finals. It was probably the most famous NBA game ever. The kids out there now would nominate like Game 7, 2016 or something, but triple overtime game was the most famous game ever. And I slept through the entire second half and the first overtime.
Oh, no.
But then woke up because everybody was standing the whole second overtime, so I had to get up.
Dallas leading by 12. Over in the corner, Moutier. Back to AI. Drops in the layup for 2. AI's got 21 in the game.
Methodical in their approach. They have absolutely owned this first quarter.
Well, I love how they've done it. They built this huge lead with points in the paint, dominating physically.
And they've come out with a take-no-prisoners approach on the glass here tonight, guys.
Inside, knocks it loose. 36 seconds left to play in the first quarter. The 3. Mavericks with the rebound. They come into this having outplayed the Clippers last game.
And once they established that flow offensively, really never got any resistance from the D.
And I feel like the defense was one step behind all night. I mean, they never made the adjustments to string together a few stops.
Now here's Jackson. He's guarded by AI. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Embiid. That's good, and it's Jackson with the assist that time. Embiid's got his second basket. AI has been leading the charge for Dallas. He has really delivered at the offensive end. He's torched them for 24 points so far. We'll return shortly. A native of Cameroon, Joel Embiid talks about making a quick transition to the United States.
Not knowing English, obviously at the beginning it was a little bit hard to like express myself. Obviously I can speak English perfectly now, so.
And that unique sense of humor, Greg, is a specialty of Embiid's.
He's a fun-loving guy who's become a must-follow on social media. And the transition he's made has been remarkable.
And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in a second. And a comfortable margin for the Mavericks here, guys.
Listen, early on taking the lead, I just like their approach offensively.
Yeah, right. Only the first quarter. Don't over-panic, but it seems like their strategy is working. We'll see if the other side can counter.
On the floor for Dallas, Gautier out there with AI. And there's Jackson. Then there's Hudson. And it's Papagiannis in at center. And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Hi, Kevin. Well, AI in their last time out against the Clippers put on a show. He had 70 points and was diming everybody up with an incredible assist game, setting up his teammates all night long. It's rare to see any player put up numbers like that. It's likely a game he'll always remember. Kevin?
Thanks, David. It was a performance that not many players are capable of.
I know I won't forget it for a while. And you have to think he'll keep it rolling here tonight. When you're that hot, it takes a while to cool down.
Yeah, he was special. But the biggest challenge for him tonight is that the defense will be ready for him. They saw what he did in the last game, just like the rest of them.
Here's Embiid. That one drops for him. Embiid's got his third basket of the night right there. Bill, it's interesting. More than 50 colleges and universities now offer scholarships in esports. I did not know this, and that number is probably only going to go up.
Yeah, and it makes sense too. What's more popular, esports or water polo? No offense to the water polo players, but come on.
These
Let's
kids
move
love
with
it.
the
They
times.
cannot get enough of these games.
No, we should have, every college should have esports.
AI right side to the middle. Papagianni. Basket is good. The assist from AI. AI's got his 4th assist in this one. Jackson looking it over. The 76ers have scored 6 points from their 8 attempts at the line so far.
And they're getting to the line a lot in this quarter, guys, and it hasn't been by accident.
Mavericks leading by 5. AI kicks to Doncic. Back to AI. From down in the low post, it goes. AI's got 4 points in the quarter.
Well, he's reason number 1 there in front. I mean, his shooting has been almost flawless.
Here's Simmons. And that one's drained from the low block.
Terrific at penetrating inside. The mobility Simmons possesses at his size, amazing.
AI in the post. Simmons is there. AI with the bucket.
Now, this is a different ball game without his scoring. He's been Mr. Reliable at the offensive end.
Simmons with it. AI picks him up. Butler finds Embiid. And Mack has it in the corner. And it's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over. Why don't we take this chance now to show you the most active wing defenders in the league? These are this season's steals leaders at small forward. 5th, Jimmy Butler.
I mean, if you're an opposing small forward, this could also be called a list of the league's most annoying players. I mean, they will be in your jersey all night when you're up against them.
Oh, yeah, Greg, these guys are stoppers. There is no assignment too tough for them.
Here's AI. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. That's on Ben Simmons.
And really a good job of getting to the line in that first quarter. Hasn't been doing that as much here in the second.
And good on the second, so he makes them both.
He's so confident, so self-assured on every free throw he takes.
Kicks to Embiid. Trying his luck deep. The rebound by AI. Stolen. Oh, and here we go with Simmons. Nobody back. And Simmons slams it in.
But the speed is Simmons. It's hard to keep pace, but he excels at using it to capitalize in transition.
Pass to Hicks. It's AI on the wing. Guarded by Simmons. AI passes to Sabonis. Over in the corner, Doncic. Clock at 4. No good on the 20-foot shot from AI.
And one thing I liked in the first quarter was their aggressiveness to draw the contact, putting the defense on the defensive.
The 76ers have made 7 out of 9 when they've stepped to the line.
And as a team, really just middle of the pack in terms of their percentage from the line at about 76.
Hey, Bill, thanks for coming by. Fantastic stuff as usual. We really appreciate your time.
Appreciate being on. Go Celtics.
You can't root on these, Bill.
I'm absolutely rooting. That's my team.
And Greg, a lot of great sports writers out there, also great commentators. And then there's Bill Simmons. He's kind of carved out his own category.
You know, Bill once said he will never write a traditional sports column, and he stayed true to that. He writes from the viewpoint of the passionate sports fan and brings that to his commentary as well.
That's size winning out. I mean, he needed every single inch to haul in that rebound.
And he finishes it off with a one-handed jam.
A good job of making sure his teammates stay involved right there. I mean, even if he can do it all by himself, AI doesn't need to.
Ball's knocked loose. To the middle. And now Philadelphia on the break. The 76ers with another miss. Pass to Hicks. Here's Doncic. 8 points his last outing. AI in the post. That one off the back iron and out.
D a little slow to get in his face. They're fortunate it didn't cost him.
And so it's the Dallas Mavericks heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. We're shooting the ball so well in this one. A great performance from the field. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Kevin, thank you. Here with Brett Brown. Now, Coach, it seemed like you guys came out a little flat. How do you get some energy for the second half?
You just got to go with the people that have energy. I feel like we are not the aggressors. We have to do whatever we're going to do through our defense, and so far it's been poor.
Thanks, David. And we'll be back shortly following halftime to get the third. And we've got third quarter of basketball for you. 2 quarters in the books. Chris, there are a lot of players offensively in this league who do certain things, just the nuances that create contact and draw fouls and get themselves to the line, aren't they?
Oh, yeah. When I think of fouls, I think of James Harden. If I was a big man in the league today, I would have nightmares about this guy. Gets to the free throw line almost 10 times a game. His Euro step, his way to put his elbow up, baits you to reach in, and then there's the presence of mind to be so quick that once you put your hand in the cookie jar, it's like your little brother telling you, "Ma," and you get in trouble. And that's what he does. He makes sure that the ref sees you getting that contact, you getting the foul. And how about DeMar DeRozan, what he does, and he is so strong attacking the hole. And DeMarcus Cousins inside using his big body in the post. Those come to mind. The quickest using their skill set to draw fouls. There's an art to it.
We've got Joel Embiid. Jimmy Butler is out there with Simmons. And it's Mack in a shooting guard. That's the group on the floor for Philadelphia. Here's AI, and he drops it in from the low post. AI's got 34.
Look, he is carrying this team tonight. The passion AI is playing with, just phenomenal.
Now the Mavericks moving it up. AI with the ball. Pass to Porzingis. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. And it's a 9-point Maverick lead.
They lean on him for a big portion of their scoring with a good reason.
And Simmons has got the ball here for the Philadelphia 76ers. Bolden. Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow. The pass to Brunson. Over Simmons. And the Mavericks getting another bucket right there.
Solid start to the half for them. 3 of 4 from the field now.
The 76ers have gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. Tries the hook. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls. Simmons got 4 this quarter.
This is where Simmons likes to shoot from, and the closer he is to the rim, the better.
Sabonis kicks to AI. And he banks in the layup. AI's got 36.
Well, that makes him 4 for 5. I mean, I think that's pretty good numbers. I mean, they've got to be pleased with how things are playing off so far.
To the inside, Butler, and slam dunk by Butler.
This is what a point guard should do. Simmons is so adept at noticing when the defense is overcommitted.
AI passes to Porzingis. It's AI on the wing. And the layup falls. AI's got 38 points.
Continuing to push the action and build this lead.
And you see he's not worried about what's on the scoreboard. He just wants to go ham each possession.
And Philadelphia calls time here. In addition to going over the game plan and making whatever necessary adjustments have to be made, Greg, this timeout also the time for players to get rehydrated or hydrate for the first time with some Gatorade. Plenty of basketball still to be played here, and they have to get recharged.
That's a great point. Without proper hydration, a player can completely run out of gas down the stretch of a game, and that's something that none of these guys can afford to have happen. If you're going to battle all the way to the finish, you have got to be hydrated.
And the Mavericks getting another bucket right there.
The entire offense has revolved around him today, and that's been the perfect game plan.
Simmons with it. He's got 16. Mack dishes to Simmons. Inside, here's Embiid, and the dunk by Embiid.
Getting off the ground fast. Embiid is an absolute animal when it comes to hammering it home.
AI kicks to Porzingis. Passes it to Brunson. Dallas moving it around. Shot clock at 6. Takes the 3. And Embiid pulls it down. Embiid's got 5 rebounds tonight. Simmons on the wing. Looking for Mack. He gets it there. Count it. Mack's got it back down to a single-digit deficit for the 76ers.
This is what you love to see. Simmons so superb at sharing the ball and getting his guys involved.
Runs in the pass to AI. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. Here's a chance now to see the league leaders in three-point field goal percentage. AI, number 1.
He is as automatic as they come from behind the arc, and that shooting ability makes him an option every trip down the floor.
See, we have a quick tactical question here. As a big, when you're defending the pick and roll, what are the things you're looking to do? How do you handle that?
Okay, I'm going to try to rapid pace this because this is what goes through your mind. What did coach say in shooting line? Wait a minute, who is this? Is this Steph Curry that can dribble, or is this Thompson that loves to take a step back? Or is it a player like Durant that loves to hit you with the step back? Or who's setting the pick? Is it a guy like Thompson that's going to slip? Or is it a guy like Dwight Howard that they can throw it up to? Is it Capella that may slip and go through and you still throw it up to and you can't get back? Who's communicating? Who's on my team in the corner? What shooters in the corner? Because they can't leave the corner to come help. Do I hedge hard? Do I not hedge hard? Oh no, this is the NBA. It's the greatest players in the world, and even if you do it right, they're going to score anyway. That's
That is something else. Stolen by Jackson. For 3, Smith. Game controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. 5 points in the game.
Smooth. Guys, very good job getting himself in close enough that he could just tip it back in.
Well said. Those kind of plays in the offensive glass can tell the story sometimes, can't they?
It just seems like the more he touches it, the more the lead grows.
Smith for 3. Rebounded by Papagiannis. Papagiannis has got 6 rebounds in the game.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
Back to Jackson. He kicks it to Embiid. A 15-footer misses off the right iron. Dallas leading by 14. AI outside. Over in the corner, Porzingis. Back to AI. Takes it off the glass. AI's got 49 points in the game.
Oh, he's perfect from the field this quarter. He's giving them the fits out there.
Smith outside to halt the run. The basket good off the assist from Simmons. Simmons got 6 assists here tonight. It's AI on the wing, covered by Smith. Embiid with the steal. Fires from 14. And it's Smith missing.
He keeps battling, but so far this quarter, he hasn't been able to get it going.
Pass to AI. And good. There's another. That gives him 51.
Making it look easy.
Outside Jackson. And the foul called on Porzingis. That is his first foul of the game. Parker's checked in for Smith. And Dallas with a change here too. Hudson's checked in. And it's the 76ers with the ball. 15-point game. Parker's shot is off.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
And they pick up 2. AI's got 53.
Oh, defense playing AI tough. I mean, even some contact there, but he's too strong-willed to let it stop him.
Simmons feeling it out a bit. And he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up. And the foul called on the Dallas Mavericks. You know, you watch Ben Simmons play, and it isn't a surprise, Chris, that he's a threat to go off for a triple-double every time he suits up.
Simmons is going to have a lot of triple-doubles in his career. Great size and a knack for the ball when it comes to rebounding.
Dallas making a switch here. Collinsworth is checked in. Fabianis kicks to Collinsworth. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Moutier. Basket is good. The assist from AI. AI's got assist number 7 for him tonight. The 76ers trail by 19. Simmons finds Parker. Back to Simmons. Philadelphia moving the ball around. Jackson passes to Embiid. To the inside. Parker. And the dunk by Parker.
He is a fantastic athlete for a power forward. Whatever he lacks in height, he makes up for with hops.
And here's Moutier. And looking at his production, he averages a little more than 7 points a game. And Moutier throws it down.
And a sturdy screen set for him that time. And he doesn't fool around, just straight to the rim for the finish.
No way for his man to get around that one. That's for sure.
And that's a play they'll run over and over, fellas, as long as it keeps working.
Here's Simmons. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
Well, think back to when Ben Simmons was first drafted as the top pick in 2016. Everyone knew he could be a playmaker as a small forward. But really, he functions fully as a point guard when he's out on the floor.
Hicks checked in for the Mavericks. And Chris, Simmons, a player that almost transcends the traditional basketball position.
Now, he's a playmaker, plain and simple. He has the height and vision and skill to line up anywhere. Simmons, he could be viewed as a generational talent when it's all said and done.
Outside Jackson. Kicks it to Parker. Embiid trying to break loose. And Parker gets it to go. The assist by Jackson.
I mean, it's time for him to take over. He's played it cool long enough. And I think he realizes that.
Floats it up for AI. Moutier with the basket. Moutier's got 7 points.
And not quite as aggressive from outside as they were in the first half. Sticking to the high percentage shots, playing smart with the lead.
And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. AI's got 4 rebounds in this game. No one near Moutier as he lets it go. And a little luck that time, but it drops.
For the most part, he's been sitting back tonight, letting his teammates carry the load. Nothing wrong with that.
Jackson down low, defended by Moutier. Jackson dishes to Simmons. Moves back up. They shoot again, and the layup is up and in. Simmons got 10 points here in the second half.
Well, I like how hard he crashes the glass. Simmons knows he has the size and timing to keep possessions alive.
Picked away. And here comes Jackson, leading the fast break. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. Emmanuel Moutier picks one up.
Clearly a foul.
AI kicks to Sabonis. Pass to Brunson. AI with it. And there's the pass to Porzingis. And the dunk by Porzingis.
And since they've come out of halftime, they've been extremely poised and very efficient.
And don't forget, very accurate. Taking shots within the flow of the offense. Not something that can be said for their opponent.
On the floor for Dallas, Sabonis is out there with Porzingis. Then it's AI. Then there's Doncic, and it's Brunson in at the point. It's AI on the wing. He's covered by Mack. Here's AI. Here's Sabonis, and he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Embiid, he's checked in for the 76ers.
One shot.
Free throw good, Sabonis.
And think about, Kevin, this talented 76ers team. Coach Brown helped shape and form the core of this roster. I mean, he's come up with the group much as they have grown under him.
Now here's Simmons. He's covered closely. Yes, that goes in. Simmons got 24.
Playing to his strengths on the offensive end. Simmons, I mean, an added bonus whenever he catches fire.
It's AI on the wing. He's covered by Mack. And the rejection by Embiid. Butler deciding where to go with it. From downtown, another three for Philadelphia. And with Brown, he has the trust of the players because they have gone through the same trying times.
And let's not undervalue what stability has meant for this group. Having a coach like Coach Brown, who has been through the ups and downs with the Sixers, it makes players play that much harder for him.
To the paint, here's Embiid, and Embiid throws it down.
Flying high and throwing it down with the one hand.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a three-point play chance for him.
Oh, keep the pressure on. That's what AI likes to do, and it gets him the and one.
We're still waiting for that first miss from the line this half.
The 76ers trail by 20. Back to Mack. Some nice ball movement here by the 76ers. Here's Simmons. 2 points. That one goes. Simmons got 14 points here in the second half.
Embracing the physicality of the game. Simmons, he's used to getting knocked around a bit on the way up, but he's okay.
Here's AI, and another one. 60 points. This guy cannot be stopped.
They've had no answer for him in this one.
Chris, the last few years, talk of expansion has come up. Are we ready, you think, in the NBA to add some more teams?
I think we are. Now, expanding to 32 teams might stretch the talent a little bit thin, but I think we could handle a couple of years with that because of the youth of the players. And they could actually switch it up a little bit. I mean, come on, Kevin. You're like me. You're a big basketball and big sports fan. You know we have to have a team.
I would love to see it. Absolutely.
I mean, come on. You know how crazy those fans were. You know we have to have that come back. And then there's some places. Think about how great Oklahoma City is.
Yes.
And how they've just embraced this Thunder team. There might be a couple more places out there with that type of passion and fans saying, listen, if you give us a team, we promise we'll nurture it, take care of it, and root for it the loudest. And I like having that. I think it's time to definitely investigate expansion, but we got to get back to Seattle first and foremost.
Butler finds Simmons. Pass to Embiid. The basket good off the assist from Simmons. And that's 12 points for Joel Embiid.
It's his shooting that's kept them out of an even deeper hole.
It's good.
And when you want Doncic
He's one of those guys who kind of just slithers around until he finds an opening, and then bam.
Right side, Simmons. Butler in the corner. And a miss there on the triple.
You know what? He's just stone cold right now. Really not sure if he's their best option offensively as they try to get back in this game.
Sabonis kicks to Doncic. Here's AI. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
And so it's Butler with it. He'll bring it up for the Philadelphia 76ers. Outside, Simmons. From 12 feet out. Mavericks with the rebound. AI's got 5 rebounds tonight. Runs in the pass to AI. There's Sabonis. And terrific work on the offensive glass, and he picks up 2. Sabonis has got 5 points now this quarter. Philadelphia's gotten just 1 of 4 3-pointers to go down for them here in the 4th. Outside, Butler. Knocked away. Doncic with the steal. It's AI on the wing. He's covered by Matt. Count that bucket.
Oh, I love that dish down low.
The 76ers have gone 8 of 16 from the field in the 4th, exactly 50%. C-Web, a big rule change. Defenders have to give jump shooters space to land. Your thoughts on that?
Great. Thank you. Think about if a guy is hot and you can't stop him, you should not be able to embellish with the rules by sliding your foot up under a guy. If we all remember, I believe that San Antonio was up a couple of years ago on Golden State at home in Game 1, and Pachulia inadvertently put his foot up under Kawhi Leonard, and Kawhi was injured. You have to give shooters space to come down. You can't be thinking about that on the way down. We don't want players injured or hurt in this game because of a lack of paying attention to detail, and I think this rule really helps it. Defenders have done it for years. It could be viewed as dirty, but I'm glad the NBA did something about it. I'm very happy about it. And check this out. I'm going to see a lot of guys knocking down even more threes now.
Simmons finds Embiid. Outside, Simmons. Butler in the corner. No good, and they can't put an end to this drought.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for Dallas.
This was a very efficient offense tonight.
And they found a way to get their shots to go down. A little luck didn't hurt. A lot of their 50-50 shots fell their way.
And this will be a big win for them. Lucky win number 13 now in the bag.
And with the win approaching, they'll take the first game here of 2 that they'll play against this team. Nice to get that first one out of the way and set the tone.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for AI.
Their offense had a great flow to it because of how well he was moving the ball. His assists were way up there, and he kept everybody moving, working to get open.
They're struggling to keep up.
And we'll see if they can turn things around, Kevin, on this trip. They can't continue to come up empty.
Bolden, and the jumper is on the mark. Here are the Mavericks now. Here's AI.
Some physical play going on out there. When he needs to, AI will dig deep and get himself to the line.
First one falls for him. Both good from the line that time. Guys, we've seen a lot of turnovers in this one.
Yeah, focus, focus, focus. Just make the simple play. This is not the team we've been watching for most of the night.
Monster scoring run, but had to do this earlier. Now it's shoulda, woulda, coulda, all that.
From 15 feet away, and he hits the jump shot.
and leaving nothing to chance here on this game-clinching run.
Yeah, that offense shifted into high gear. I love the attack mindset.
So we see the Mavericks taking the win here. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about, Greg, but they never got it.
And they sure didn't. I mean, they just rolled to this win. They made it look really easy. What an efficient performance at both ends.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Chris Webber, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. See you later.
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Okay, basketball fans, with me, Kenny the Jet Smith, Shaquille O'Neal. I'm Ernie Johnson. You're watching 2K Sports, but you know. And coming up in just a bit, tip-off will be live from Salt Lake City as the Jazz go up against the Dallas Mavericks. And guys, for the Mavericks, they were undefeated against this squad last season, going 3-0. We'll see if they can continue that dominance. And tonight, Rudy Gobert, known as the Stifle Tower for his suffocating defense. But Kenny, what about his upside offensively?
Well, he doesn't really need to score or be a go-to scorer to help his team. His activity on both ends of the floor, rim sprints, blocking shot, and defense, that's the best. But he can continue to progress in those other areas.
Well, Kenny, I got to disagree because he's definitely up to scoring. And, Kenny, he's improved his shooting percentages. Now, as a big guy, I know you like playing guard and dribbling and all that. Now you got to add some moves in the post.
Okay. Thank you for joining us. We will see you next time.
2K Sports checks in with our loyal viewers with a broadcast from Utah, downtown Salt Lake City, Utah, the home of the Jazz. Alongside Greg Anthony and Steve Smith with David Aldridge on the sideline, this is Kevin Harlan. Here in Utah, it's another home game for the Jazz. This is a team showing a better record this year over last. This was their goal, and it's coming to fruition so far.
Right now for the Jazz, that big splash they were hoping for to start the season just never evolved. I mean, they're stuck there in the middle of the pack.
It's not how you start, though. It's how you finish, right? But they still got time to pull this all together and make some noise as the season goes along.
Now, a look at Dallas's starting lineup. Kristaps Porzingis is out there with Domantas Sabonis. Then there's Doncic, and there's Emmanuel Mudiay. And it's AI in at the shooting guard. The Mavericks shooting their first free throws of the game.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
And so he hits both. What we have tonight, two awesome rebounding teams, Steve. What do you think we're going to be seeing out there in this one?
You know, two teams that get after it. I love to watch the game within the game. Just watching two gladiators go at it, just boxing out. They grab it, they're fighting for the loose ball. It's interesting to see what goes on before you actually get the rebound.
Kind of like a chess match, right? You make a move, then I'll try to counter that move.
And teams now, they count possessions, analytics. Everybody wants to see who has the most possessions, and that will give you a better chance to win the ball game.
Here's Gobert, following the basket by Kristaps Porzingis. Here's Mitchell. Sabonis grabs the board.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Porzingis against Harris. They grab their own miss. Mudiay kicks to AI. Just 4 to shoot. Here's Moutier, and he hits it just before the shot clock expires.
And that had to be a defensive mix-up. They know he can hit from that spot.
Yeah, a big miscommunication early. They allow his first points of the day.
Now, here's Mitchell. He had a 33-point outing in their last game against Boston.
And no one on defense could stay in front of him. He continually got pummeled and kept getting back to the stripe.
Now, here's AI. Following the miss by Donovan Mitchell. Porzingis kicks to AI. And he banks in the layup.
High percentage look for AI. Very confident converting in the painted area.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Allen passes to Mitchell. They need this. That doesn't go, and he's 0 of 1 from the field. AI left side. Buries it from 3-point range. AI's got 5 points so far.
And what it looks like now, guys, their confidence is growing, and so is this league.
But they can't just sit back and enjoy it. They need to keep up the momentum.
And a first time out of the game called for Utah. And this matchup with the Mavericks is the first meeting of the season.
And this game kicks off a 4-game season series between the two teams.
Looking forward to seeing these two franchises square off in what should be a thrilling first game.
They get a hand on it. Porzingis with the steal. All going up court. And AI gets it to go on the assist by Porzingis. And it's 7 points for AI. Jazz trail by 11. Allen kicks to Mitchell. Knocks it loose. Stolen by AI. Inside. It's tipped. And the Mavericks getting another bucket right there.
He's looking confident right from the opening tip.
And so Allen will bring it up for Utah. Dishes to Mitchell. Launches it. The Jazz with another miss.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going this quarter.
Steve, the golden era of basketball for the Jazz were in the late 90s with Stockton and Malone. What was it like playing against those teams?
Well, they were unguardable in the pick and roll. Fantastic in the fast break situation. Karl Malone, one of the best runners at the 4 position. And then you had John Stockton. If you made a mistake, he would make you pay with the pass. And they had toughness. Probably would have won a title if Jordan wasn't around.
He hits both from the stripe.
Just solid. Really one of the very best there is at the free throw line.
Down low, Gobert. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
Nice job by Rudy Gobert. What concentration on that shot by the big fella.
Here's Moutier. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a 3-point play.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
And of course, we'd all like to see his percentage at the line improve, but he just does not have the touch right now. He's in the 60s.
Now, here's Mitchell. He's a guy that can score, no doubt, averaging over 25 points a game. Here's Allen. Kicks it out to Mitchell. Gobert finds Harris. Allen surveying the D. Just 3 to shoot. And AI comes to help. Shoots over Doncic. No good on that one. Good D by AI. Down low. It's tipped. And Doncic gets it to go.
Defensively, giving up far too many open rhythm looks.
Now here's Allen. Defended by Moutier. Allen kicks to Mitchell. And the pass to O'Neal. Back to Mitchell. A 3. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. They're coming off that win against Philadelphia.
And when you shoot a high percentage from distance, that gives you momentum and really keeps the opponent on the ropes.
It does. It keeps the crowd out of it. This is how you win on the road.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
And Gobert kicks to Mitchell. Another miss by Utah.
I'll tell you, he just hasn't been able to get it done on the offensive end. It's kind of dragged down the team.
Here's AI. Lays it up, and despite of the excellent defense at that, AI's got 11 points.
Well, if you wonder why they're in control of this game, just look at his stats from the field. Solid, solid, solid.
Utah calls timeout. Smitty, early in a season, how many of these surprising losses can really be considered upsets, do you think?
You know, the great teams, they look at it, it's like a marathon. They're looking to just get better. But I think for the younger teams, they will love to gain some confidence in knocking off some of these playoff favorites or these teams that's been, I guess, picked by us, the media and the fans as the favorites. But I think a lot of teams look at it as let's just build. It's more about building to the end of the season versus at the beginning of the season.
And here's Porzingis, following the three-pointer by Donovan Mitchell. And AI with the stuff.
You put it anywhere that AI could get it, he's going to catch it and throw it down.
Jazz trailed by 21. Allen kicks to Harris. Nice ball movement by Utah. And they pick up 2. Harris has got his first 2 points.
If you're going in amongst the trees, you have got to be aggressive.
Especially at that kind of height disadvantage. You're looking to score the ball or at least draw the foul.
And AI with the stuff.
Methodical in their approach. They have absolutely owned this first quarter.
My opinion, it's been the commitment to pounding the ball inside. That's what's giving them the upper hand.
Now here's Gobert. And he can be counted on to put some points on the board every night. He's averaging right around 13.5 points a game. Mavericks leading by 21. AI kicks to Doncic. Pass to AI. Now Porzingis. It's AI on the wing. Good once again. That makes him 8 for 9 this game.
Boy, he has been special to start this game, shooting 8 of 9, just making it look easy.
On the wing, Mitchell. And it's out of bounds. Utah able to retain possession here. Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sidelines.
Hey, Kevin, I did catch up with Utah's head coach. This is the first meeting of the season between these teams, and he stressed to his guys the need to rely on their instincts at the offensive end. He said, we do a good job of finding soft spots in defenses without forcing things. If we keep doing that, we'll be in good shape. We'll see if they can keep that up tonight, Kevin. Back to you.
Thanks a lot, David. Their focus is going to be on good shot selection here early, guys.
And it's going to take a team effort. They can't have guys going solo and getting themselves into tough one-on-one situations.
It wouldn't hurt to focus on their low post games. It doesn't get any more high percentage than those easy looks in tight.
Now, gentlemen, 2 shots. 2 shots.
That free throw good for Morris. And Morris drops them both. Here's Brunson. He had 10 points in the win against the 76ers in Philadelphia. AI right side. Here's Papagiannis, and that one is good with the extra effort on the glass.
And guys, they've come out and established a rhythm. And also their play calling has been on point.
Well, the two go hand in hand. Matching your strategy to your personnel is key.
Here's Sampson. He's coming off a 10-point game against Boston. Harris's shot is off.
No hesitation. He took it right to the rack. But a quick reaction by the defense.
And oh, here we go. Harris, nobody back. It's rebounded by Dallas. AI outside. Shoots from the baseline, and Dallas again with the bucket.
Extended the lead. This has been a great period for him offensively.
Utah has gone 1 of 5 from downtown in the first quarter. Points out there have been hard to come by. Sampson dishes to Crowder. Morris passes to Sampson. That one a little long.
Well, this is why you see guys shying away from their mid-range jumper. It's a bit of a lost art.
Papagianni laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Papagiannis has got his second bucket tonight.
And so far, they have been in complete control of this one. Just a well-rounded effort on the road.
You know what they've done? They've been aggressive on both ends. That's showing up on the scoreboard. He's just gone stone cold this period, and it's bringing the rest of the team down.
Steve Tobias Harris with plenty of stops in his young NBA career so far. You wouldn't guess it, though, from his talent level.
Year after year, he advances his offensive arsenal. He's become one of the most dangerous scorers in the game.
Stolen by AI. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
I don't know if you can do it any better on both ends than they have tonight.
It's early, but they have taken full control of this game, and the fans here, they know it.
Here's Morris, following the score by Dallas. Bradley finds Harris. They could use a bucket. Pass to Morris, just 5 to shoot. 3 on 3. Here's AI, and the basket is good. AI's got 23.
He's been making plays all quarter on a terrific hot streak, helping to build out this lead.
Utah is shooting down around 24%. Obviously, they've struggled. Sampson, the pass to Bradley. Jazz passing it around. Sampson kicks to Crowder. Passes it to Sampson. With the shot. The shot off that time, and it's Dallas the other way. It's AI with the drive. The pass to Brunson. At the elbow, it's AI. And the Mavericks getting another bucket right there.
From that in-between range, they've been the much better team.
Tipped away. Pass to Papagiannis. Hudson kicks to AI. And he uses the glass on the layup. He's got 27.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Outside Crowder. Over to the wing. Down low. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass.
And with his length, Porzingis can be very disruptive on D. Not easy to get the shot off over that huge frame.
Hicks checked in for Porzingis. And it's Harris with the ball for the Utah Jazz. Their last game, a win against Boston, looking to carry it into this one.
And I know the defense wasn't great, but yet and still, their ability to stay composed was impressive.
When things come too easy, it's easy to lose focus. But they held each other accountable and played hard.
Pass to Hudson. Kicks to AI. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So one free throw coming up.
Here's the thing. AI is going to challenge you. Even after he feels contact, he's going to try to finish the play.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
And you know, guys, he had a big game at the free throw line in their last outing.
1 second left. Doesn't get drop for him. And so it's AI making things happen for the Dallas Mavericks. And his big game just keeps getting bigger. That quarter sees him get over 30 points. We've got more. Rudy Gobert talks about his expectations for the team.
Every year I want to keep getting better, and you know, people didn't really believe in our team a few years ago. They were kind of...
Allen is a competitor. This is what both teams will make substitutions. Last season marked the change, Smitty, as we know, in the number of timeouts a team can get, as well as the length of those timeouts. You think it's helped speed the game along a little bit, made it more efficient?
Yeah, I think it has. I love it that the coaching staffs are limited to 2 timeouts during the last 3 minutes. I love that it sped up the game. I think next for us is start to look at how much time is spent on referees looking at the replay of plays. I think that's the next step for the NBA to kind of speed up the game.
Gobert is out there with Harris. Then there's Allen. Then it's O'Neal. And it's Mitchell in at the shooting guard position. That's the group right now for Utah. AI left side. Sabonis, the pass to AI. That shot, no good. Excellent D there from Allen. Passes it to Gobert. It's Allen on the wing. Clock at 6. Sabonis with the steal. Feeds to AI. Basket counts. AI's got 32 points in the game.
He's in control when it matters, giving them a tremendous advantage right here.
Allen outside. Out to Harris from downtown. Sabonis grabs the board. Sabonis has got 8 rebounds in this game.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today, and there is a glaring discrepancy between these two teams in that area.
At the elbow, it's Harris. Mitchell outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Knocks down the 3 ball. Mitchell's got 8 points.
Terrific job in the screen and roll. Mitchell creates, whether it be for others or for himself.
And that one's good. AI.
And each bucket at this point feels like a backbreaker.
Showing no mercy. Double-digit lead and still putting it on him.
It's stolen by Moutier. That's good from Doncic on the assist from Moutier. Moutier's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. The Jazz shooting around 24%. Not a good showing here. Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Hi, Kevin. Well, AI in their last time out against the 76ers was a revelation. Just an incredible number of points and was diming everybody up with an incredible assist game, setting up his teammates all night long. The stat line was filled, and the whole league is talking about it. We'll see what he does for an encore tonight, Kevin.
Thanks, David, for another reminder of just what an unbelievable performance that was.
One that everyone's still talking about tonight. He dominated that game in just about every way possible.
I'm so excited. I can't wait to see what he's got in store for us tonight. Maybe he tops himself again. I think he just might do it.
Man, have they been effective at getting the ball inside.
And so Allen will bring it up for the Utah Jazz. They'll be playing host to Portland for their next game, and that will be the 3rd of 5 straight played at home. Back to Gobert, and slam dunk by Gobert.
That time, a lot of young guys would have jacked up a shot. Patience. Man flashes open. Mitchell delivers the basketball on time.
AI outside. A pass to Moutier. Back to AI. Uses the glass to finish the layup. AI's got 6 in the quarter.
Ooh, the confidence of AI scoring the basketball. The defense has tried to make adjustments, but with very little success.
And it's the Mavericks on the break. Here's Doncic. Banked in off the glass. That's 12 points for Porzingis.
And a high percentage look there, and he takes full advantage. Bumps up the lead.
Yeah, the lead now is double digits. Some tricky matchups out there, not a lot of solutions.
Nice shot by Gobert.
You know, he had a hot start to this game. He's only gotten hotter. We'll see if the defense makes an adjustment.
AI kicks to Doncic. AI outside. And the jam by AI.
You talk about explosion. Once AI gets to the rim, very little you can do to stop it.
Utah shooting 47% in the second quarter. He swipes the ball away again. And that's his 6th steal of the night.
Imposing his will at the defensive end.
Goes up the baseline. And the Mavericks getting another bucket right there.
Oh, it's scary because he's just been a matchup nightmare in this game. He's eaten up anybody they've thrown at him.
The feed now to Gobert. Porzingis with the steal. Here's AI. And the jam by AI.
Very effective in the open floor. AI beating his man to the spot, then making a play.
Utah shooting only 32% from the field. Plenty of signs of struggle by this offense today. Harris inside. Guarded by Porzingis. Harris kicks to Allen. 6 on the shot clock. Gobert the pass to Mitchell. Over Moutier. And it's Mitchell missing. AI right side. What a play. Simply drains it in at the buzzer.
And you can't end the period any better than that.
Yeah, I agree. Shot clock doing his thing. He times it out perfectly.
And so it's Dallas, enjoying the kind of gigantic lead you almost never see. Their defense has been active and effective. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. And with the big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. You look at AI, in this game, he has been everywhere.
And I just love how aggressive he is. Usually tries to work for the best shot that he can.
And that really tests the defense. It's hard to take the right angle on him to contest the shot.
Our second half of basketball, and presented by Gatorade. Let's see who's all fueled up and on the floor to start the third. On the court for the Mavericks, they've got Porzingis, Emmanuel Moutier out there with AI. Then it's Sabonis, and it's Doncic in at the 3 spot. Back to Porzingis. Dallas moving it around. It's AI, high post. Fires from 14. Again, the Mavericks score.
That's something about all these turnovers. Right away, you're at a disadvantage defensively.
Now here's Allen. Not a lot of room. Mitchell with it. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Mitchell's got 10.
And right there, Donovan Mitchell showing off that confidence. He's quick and he's powerful. And the thing about Mitchell, stands only about 6'3", but has a solid frame and long arms and is very quick off his feet.
And we always talk about making your teammate better. That assist was right on target.
And we're about a minute and a half here into the second half. Pass to Harris. And AI comes to help. Feeds it to Mitchell. Good D by AI. And talking about Mitchell, you have the physical profile, and then you have the intangibles.
The first one, he's a highly competitive guy. The strides he's made with his shooting speaks volumes about his work ethic. Great character and very well spoken.
Allen outside. Now, here is O'Neal. Tight defense on him. Here's Gobert. Draws contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
And Gobert, even when he gets hit, maintains his focus on the bucket and gets it to go.
Teams in both conferences battling to get to the NBA Finals. Steve, what do you like to see in a championship series?
Kevin, I would love to see teams that are kind of evenly matched a lot of times, both in style of play and then also to have the stars within the stars. And what I do hate, though, is a team that is at a disadvantage because of an injury. That's the one thing I hate, because you always have the debate, if this player wasn't hurt, what would be the outcome?
Utah shooting their 6th and 7th free throws in the game.
Yeah, and over the course of the season, they're a respectable 78%. That comes in handy in close games.
That's good from Harris.
Slowly but surely, Harris continues to elevate his game. The shooting, the playmaking, the ability to make a difference.
Bradley's checked in for the Jazz. And Dallas with a change here, too. Giannis is checked in. AI in the post, covered by Mitchell, and they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
And I need to see some more assertiveness out of these defenders.
And Utah making a change here. Crowder's checked in. The Mavericks also with a sub. Hudson's checked in for Doncic.
What you're really impressed with, the way AI competes night in and night out, raises the bar for his teammates, holds everyone accountable.
And he gets the bucket.
A solid beginning to this second half offensively, 3 for 4 from the floor.
Pass to Hudson. Back to AI. He feeds it to Hudson. The rim-rattling two-handed jam.
Well, that's awareness. That's vision. AI knows when to shoot and when to give up the rock.
Jazz have gone 3 of 4 so far in the third quarter from the field. Pretty good start to the half. Now, here's Mitchell. He's guarded by AI. Bradley kicks to Crowder. Mitchell outside. 5 to shoot. Over AI. And it's Mitchell missing.
And tonight, he just hasn't been efficient offensively. That's a big reason why they're behind.
AI left side. Passes it to Papagiannis. That one falls. Papagiannis has got 8 points.
And really the story of the half, one team shooting it lights out, the other, the lights are just out.
You know what? It's 2 competing philosophies. One team playing it close to the vest, the other fast and loose.
Here's Harris. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. It's on Porzingis. Steve, more and more we're seeing NBA players speak out on societal issues. Do you think it's gone too far in any way, or do you think it should go even farther?
No, I think a player should speak up. I think in all, all our 4 major sports, in any possible way, I think guys should get a chance to weigh in on what they feel individually. Freedom of speech, and I think our players is just like everybody else. You have freedom of speech. You should be allowed to speak up on issues.
And a tremendous Unleash Chaos replay coming to you courtesy of Under Armour Hover Havoc.
And still early in the period, and they're only 1 foul away from being over the limit.
A steal.
Just waiting for a chance to make a play, and when the pass was made, he's all over it. Just a fantastic steal. Well, there you go. One team operating on all cylinders at both ends. Steals, fast break buckets, and the other team in scramble mode.
On the wing, Mitchell. Outside Bradley. Knocked away. Back to Mitchell. Just 5 on the clock. Harris off with the layup. Harris has gone just 2 for 8 from the field. Right there at 25%. AI passes to Brunson. Some nice passing here by Dallas. Hudson kicks to AI. knocked in off the glass. AI's got 57 points.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
Morris finds Bradley. In the corner, Crowder with it. Knocks down the three ball.
Stretching the floor, Crowder, a low percentage shooter from the field overall, but he's good from distance.
AI outside. And the jam by AI.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher. Mitchell passes to Harris. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
An all-around handful to deal with. Tobias with a strong move for the potential +1.
And Utah making a change here. Sampson's checked in.
Wow, they've made every free throw here in the second half.
There's the pass to Hicks. Hudson against Crowder. AI left side. And again.
Make that 61 points.
Yep, everything is going his way right now. For Utah, they've gotten 5 of 8 shots to fall for them in the third quarter. A nice 62% from the field. Morris finds Bradley, and a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
And, you know, that's an example of how many plays we have in the game for which there's no stat. A monster dunk coming off just a terrific pick play.
Greg, you're right. It really did work to perfection. Gave him all the room he needed for the flush.
That's what happens when you get an excellent screen like that. He had plenty of space to slash right toward the basket.
Now, here is Morris. He's covered closely. No good from outside. There's AI with a 3. Rebound, Utah.
One made 3 formed for the game. Does he focus closer in? Let's see.
Sampson kicks to Crowder. He dishes it to Sampson. Harris up top. Fade away. And yep, finally dropped after rolling around the rim. Harris has got 9 points in the quarter.
Always looking under control. Harris maintains composure even with the clock running down.
AI passes to Hicks. AI with it. Morris is there. Lets it go from 11. Again, the Mavericks score.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
It's tipped. Another shot. Here's Hudson, and it is flushed down with a nice jam.
My goodness, that was absolutely filthy.
Ugh, nasty. This building is stunned. He dug deep, Greg, into his bag of tricks there. Sampson kicks to Morris. Tipped away. Stolen by AI. Now the Mavericks moving it up. Got a piece of it. It's AI on the wing. Morris with the rebound. Jazz have gone 7 of 13 in the third quarter so far, just above 50%.
Trying to shoot his way out of this slump, but thus far, not working.
You know what? At some point, you have to decide. Do you keep pressing the issue, or do you focus on setting up others?
Oh, and just a soft touch on both ends of that pretty alley-oop.
I got to say, when he threw the pass, I didn't know where it was going. Here's Sampson. He's playing a pretty big role for him at the offensive end, averaging about 12.5 points a game. He swipes the ball away again.
And you got to be careful around him.
You know, Greg, he's been coming up with some incredible steals so far. And there it is for him.
That's an excellent pass. On time, on target. Great teamwork.
Now, here is Morris. He's guarded by AI. 1:57 left in the third. Sampson's shot is off. It's AI on the wing, covered by Morris. Again, the Mavericks score.
Just increasing their advantage, and right now they're in a zone on both ends.
Yeah, this lead has snowballed. Credit their killer instinct for piling on.
Left side, Bradley. We've got 1:23 left in the third. AI kicks to Hicks. In the corner, it's AI. And he lays it straight in.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
Utah has gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Sampson dishes to Bradley to stop the run. Sampson's shot, good.
Sharing the basketball. Plenty of guys talk about it, but not everyone does it.
AI outside. And the jam by AI.
This is what AI will do. Can hit the face-up jumper, but can also take you off the dribble.
50 seconds left to play here in the third. Now, here is Morris. Defense right on him. In the corner, it's Harris. It's rebounded by Dallas. Papagiannis has got rebound number 7 for him tonight. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Off the bounce, AI gets downhill in a hurry. Defense can't react fast enough.
On the night, he's gone 2 for 2 at the stripe. And the first one at the line is good. A different look for Utah. Gobert comes in for Harris. And O'Neal subbed in for Crowder. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. Jazz shooting 47% since getting things started in the third quarter. Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. Here's Sampson. He's guarded by AI. Shot clock at 6. Releases. Sampson's shot is off. It's AI on the wing. And so it's Dallas, able to put on a show for the ages. And they've created a bunch of turnovers with that terrific D. And don't go away. We'll be right back. And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
Execution. This is what you practice every day. These guys are professionals. Beautiful play.
Utah ends up going with the new group. Hicks checked in for the Mavericks. AI comes in for Doncic. Morris is out there with Donovan Mitchell. Then there's Harris. Then it's O'Neal. And it's Gobert in at the 5 spot. That's the group right now for Utah. Here's AI, and they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a 3-point play.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest, just a total obliteration, if you will, and you can safely say mission accomplished now for the Mavericks.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, an all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that, and man, they just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
And so this will now translate to 14 wins on the season.
And they'll take the win tonight, setting the tone in the first matchup of this 4-game season series.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for AI.
Active hands tonight. He may have gambled a bit, but sometimes you have to take chances to make plays. And he did that tonight.
Hicks passes to AI. To the inside, Collinsworth. Basket is good, the assist from AI.
And just putting the finishing touches on this one, they have been on fire.
I mean, a fantastic run. The guys are really clicking, and the scoreboard reflects that.
Plays it in off the breakaway.
Tremendous effort here on the road. That plane ride home
is going to be sweet.
They better have some extra goodies on that plane, because after this blowout, they deserve to be rewarded.
Here's Mitchell. Misses off the left iron. And it's Jackson with the ball, bringing it up for the Dallas Mavericks. Here's AI, and it's in there.
Great body control. AI takes it up strong, takes the hit, finishes the play.
To the middle. Here's Harris. And no good. The try spell continuing for him. On deep, off target. So no problem for Dallas as they get the win. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't need home cooking to feel at home. I mean, Kevin, just a masterful performance all the way around.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Greg Anthony, David Aldridge, Steve Smith, and the rest of our terrific 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. See you later.
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Good evening, sports fans. This is 2K Sports. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny Smith. Tonight, it'll be the Dallas Mavericks up against the Brooklyn Nets. And for Brooklyn, they've had a tough time over the last few weeks. 3-7 in their last 10 games. We'll see if they can make amends tonight. Both teams tonight more than capable of putting up points. Shaq, what do you think will be the deciding advantage?
Well, you have to try to dictate the tempo, play at your pace. This will be a game of streaks, so you have to prepare yourself mentally for that.
Well, you can't just score. You have to be efficient. Big shots down the stretch could be the difference, Ernie, and that will set you free.
We are ready for game time. Let's go to Kevin Harlan for the opening tip.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
the Mavericks in Dallas, Texas for a little interconference action here at the American Airlines Center. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Doris Burke. Also joining us from the sidelines, David Aldridge. The Nets log another stop on their travel schedule in today's matchup. The big story here is the return of Tim Hardaway, who had been sidelined with the injury. Early on, just watching certain veteran players, Doris, continuing to play at a high level after so many years.
And what you love is the great ones seem to adjust their games along the way, and not only adjust their games, but add dimensions, whether it's being able to go down into the low post position if you're a point guard, a two guard, or even a three-man. But the other part of this, Kevin, is the off-the-court stuff, the better nutrition that these guys are being much smarter about, the strength and conditioning programs they're putting themselves through in the offseason. All of that raises the level in the NBA.
Here are the starters for Brooklyn. Russell and LeVert in the backcourt. Allen Williams out there with Allen. And it's Simon in at the 3 spot. Out left to the wing. Russell from long range. Here's Williams. Mavericks with the rebound. And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, I was able to catch up with Eric Spoelstra a few minutes ago. It's the first matchup of the season against this team, and he knows that they have great shot blocking. But he did say we've got to remain aggressive and continue to attack. Put the bigs in high pick-and-roll situations and shoot the jumper with confidence. They feel that's the key, Kevin.
David, thanks. Sounds like he's prepped his guys on how to handle this opposing defense.
And no surprise there, because they're facing a team that can win games with its defense. They are an aggressive bunch from the start.
No, it's so true, Greg, because make a mistake, and this team will capitalize. They need to keep a tight handle on the basketball and limit their turnovers.
Here's Russell. After Luka Doncic's bucket, Russell finds Williams. Outside Russell. The pass to Simon from the arc, connects from three-point range.
Well, the more repetition he gets, the more floor awareness you develop. D'Angelo Russell showing a desire to get his teammates involved.
Now, here's Doncic. An 11-point game for him in the win against Utah. Dallas moving it around. AI, the basket good off the assist from Moutier.
That's a great beginning. 3 for 3 from the floor.
For Brooklyn, they've gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. Pass to Russell. To the middle. Here's Williams. A strong finish under heavy pressure all over.
Absolutely fearless. I mean, a nice subtle adjustment there going up against Wynn.
And to me, that's all about the body control, right, Greg? I mean, he does such a stellar job sizing up his man and drains it despite having the size on him. Boy, nice team basketball being played right there. You see the open man and you deliver the ball right away.
Russell passes to LeVert. Pass to Simon. Three-pointer. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
The Mavericks leading. Doncic kicks to Porzingis. To the inside. It's stolen by Allen. Here's Simon. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. For Dallas, they've gone 4 of 4 to start. So a nice offensive rhythm to start here. And Doncic gets it to go. Doncic has got his second basket of the game.
Creative at finding ways to just cut inside there. Doncic, a guy you must keep your eyes on.
Williams against Porzingis. Williams passes to Simon. To the wing right side. Lock at 6. Here's LeVert. Can't hit that one. So the Mavericks will take it the other way. They put up a nice win against Utah last time out.
Just a terrific effort off the bench. Guys came in, they seemed fresh, and they all contributed.
I think, Greg, everyone played their role so well, and I loved how aggressive the guys off the bench were in that one.
Now here's Williams. After Luka Doncic's miss. To the middle. Levert the pass to Allen. Outside Russell. Over Moutier. And again, it's the Nets missing.
Well, the defense trying to get out on him, but he's left with the open shot. He's got to make that one.
AI, his second shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Russell with it. Now defended by Moutier. Here's Simon in the hoop for his third make from the field. He's 3 for 4 thus far in the contest. Mavericks leading by 3. AI left side. Pass to Porzingis.
Boy, the aggressiveness in the paint from Porzingis, you know, putting the onus on the officials to make a call. You've got to make them decision makers.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
An 85% shooter there, and they've been able to count on him hitting his shots from the line.
The first one falls. No good on the second free throw.
And every year it seems to me Kristaps Porzingis willing to take on more and more responsibility. There is a process to becoming a better leader, and Kristaps Porzingis is right in the middle of it.
Williams passes to Simon. Back to Williams. Russell feeling it out a bit. It's rebounded by Doncic.
And, you know, he's got the ability, but the question is that really the best shot you can get?
You know, I don't think so, Greg. The defense will give up that deep a shot all day. You got to continue to move the basketball.
Russell finds Allen. Back to Russell. Teardrop shot. He lays it in. Russell's got his first points of the game.
Well, D'Angelo Russell has the floater in his offensive arsenal. So important for a point guard in the NBA.
From the baseline. And another basket for Dallas.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
Nets trail by 6. The pass to Simon. Now Russell. Defended by Sabonis. Again, Russell missing. The Mavericks have gone an incredible 8 of 9 from the field.
You don't pass for the sake of passing. You wait until the defense commits. And AI doing that, finding the man breaking open.
Brooklyn's gone 2 of 5 from three-point land here in the first quarter. Levert the pass to Williams. He dishes it to Russell. Again, Russell missing.
No question he's having a bad quarter, so somebody else needs to take charge of the scoring if they're going to cut into this deficit.
It's AI, high post. Boy, he was something else against Utah. Beyond the arc, another 3 for Dallas.
Defensively, giving up far too many open rhythm looks.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
And the first timeout called of the game for Brooklyn. Of course, when you look at point guards now, lots of combo skills, but there aren't as many guys with the pass-first mindset maybe that we've seen in the past.
Right, and it's a great point, Kevin, because increasingly you've got to be able to have guys at all 5 positions who are willing to score, or it certainly enhances your ability to win. If you are a pass-first mindset and really put scoring at a secondary level of importance, you've got to do it at such a high level. And I'm talking about guys like Rajon Rondo, Ricky Rubio, Lonzo Ball. All are men who have such a high degree of passing acumen that they can take a step back scoring-wise and still affect winning.
Great examples. And here's Russell following the three-pointer by AI. Russell passes to Musa. They need this. Good, and the assist goes to Russell. Russell's got his 3rd assist on the night.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
Now, here's AI. 9 points in the game so far. Basket good. AI's got 11.
Boy, what has gotten into him? He's taken his game to an unreal level this quarter.
Russell kicks to Olynyk. To the middle. Here's Musa. Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely. Musa's got his second bucket of the night. Pass to Hudson. It's AI on the wing. 11 points in the game. That one falls. He's got 13.
Oh, man, off to a terrific start. Yet to miss with 6 made buckets.
Passes to Musa. Olynyk against Porzingis. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up.
A moment here to see the numbers for AI. His last 10 games have been exceptional. 13 assists and just over 4 steals. And with his ability to put the ball in the bucket, he has to be your primary focus defensively.
I think defenses plan to stop him, but very few succeed, Greg. And that's why he's his team's leading scorer. I tell you, as good as he is at the line, it allows him to invite contact when he's down low. Well, he's one of those guys who's kept their offense clicking. They're in front thanks in no small part to what this guy's done.
Russell kicks to Olynyk. Pass to Musa. Battles through traffic and lays it in.
And just showing you his determination despite the size difference.
I mean, how does he get that shot off? I mean, he had to angle that perfectly to get past the defender.
Now, here's AI. He's got 15. And AI with the stuff.
Methodical in their approach. They have absolutely owned this first quarter.
And it's early, but obviously you've got to like the dominance down low. They're simply bullying the other team right now.
And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. It's the Nets now. Outside Russell. He kicks to Pirtle. Musa passes to Karuch. Over Hudson. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. And this is their first time matched up with Brooklyn this year.
And remember, they won both games in this matchup last year. No small feat.
Now, these two teams could easily end up meeting to decide the NBA championship. Tonight could be a preview of something with more on the line down the road.
And you know what? Very close to a three-point play right there.
For Dallas, they have converted 1 of 2 free throws so far today.
How about AI's path to the NBA? The guy goes undrafted, has to go to China, goes to the G League. That's a long and winding road.
Hicks checked in for Dallas.
And if that doesn't get them fired up, guys, nothing will.
Greg, just what the doctor ordered, huh? Some high-flying antics to narrow the deficit.
Yeah, and an example of why you want to let the game come to you. The opening presented itself, he converted in a big way.
And so it's Dallas with it, following the bucket by the Nets. Gets it to go. That one good from Papagiannis. And the Mavericks lead by 11.
Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling now.
Russell dishes to Pirtle, and the shot goes in. Pirtle's got his second basket.
I think his frame makes him very difficult to deal with as a roll man. Pirtle can set a mean screen.
Runs in the pass to Papagiannis. Here's AI. Lays it up and banks it in. AI's got 19 points.
He is in a zone. 9 of 10 here in the first. He is red hot.
Russell finds Olynyk. To the middle. Here's Pirtle. And that one hits back iron. Mavericks leading by 11. AI left side. To the paint, deflects the pass, fronts it. A beautiful reverse layup.
Again and again, they're dissecting the defense and creating those high percentage looks from inside.
2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Outside, Russell. Clock at 4. The Nets need to get a shot off here. Nice shot by Pirtle.
Boy, getting his points the hard way. Jakob has to absorb contact and able to use his strength there.
And so it's the Dallas Mavericks holding on to an 11-point cushion as we get ready to take a break. They've dictated the pace, pushed the ball at every chance, and it's paying off for them. And we'll be right back after this.
You know I come around and rock it. You know I come around and rock it.
And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. Both teams making some changes here. Brooklyn's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. They've got AI. Hudson is out there with Porzingis. Then there's Doncic, and it's Papagiannis in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the lineup in the game for Dallas.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Hi, Kevin. Well, AI in their last time out against the Jazz had quite a performance. He had an incredible number of points, and that was just the start of it. He wound up with a triple-double in what was quite a display for him. A very solid stat line for him in what was a terrific outing. You know he wants to keep the momentum going, Kevin.
Okay, David, no doubt he'll have the defense focused on him here after that stunning game last time out.
You better believe it. He'll be looking at double teams, guys up in his jersey all game long.
I think that's the way this guy likes it. He wants a challenge. It makes him more focused, more determined to show what a force he can be.
And there's the foul. It'll go on AI. That is his first foul of the game. It's the Nets now. 3-point lead. Here's Karuch. 9 points last game out. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Olynyk. Good, and it's Russell picking up the assist. Russell's got his 6th assist on the night.
How about the passing? They are moving the ball without any thought, without any individual agenda.
AI with it. Russell's there. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. Doris, to try and improve the flow of the games, teams now have fewer timeouts. Players have to be faster, not retaking the court after stoppages. I'm assuming you're like me, all good things, right?
I agree, Kevin, and I think what people don't know is the impetus from this actually came from the coaches themselves. Rick Carlisle said, listen, we need to pick up the pace of play because we'd like our games to fit in a certain time frame. And listen, when you've got the leadership at the top in Adam Silver, who always makes clear that game flow is one of his focuses and that this is an entertainment medium and let's please our fans, you're going to make the right choices.
Jacks up a 3.
He's tried to get it going, but the shots simply have not been there. Nothing seems to be falling.
There's AI with a 3. That shot off, and Brooklyn will now go the other way with it.
Well, I'll tell you, still looking for that first 3 of the second quarter. He had one to open this game in the first.
And the official signaled the backcourt violation. Not very careful there. Let's see what the Brooklyn Nets have coming up. On Sunday, they'll take on John Wall and the Washington Wizards. Then on Tuesday, they'll be playing against Damian Lillard and the Portland Trail Blazers.
And for that matchup with the Mavericks, it's a chance for them to come out and knock off the top dog in the league. A win there could be a big step forward for this team.
Simon, the pass to Olynyk. Right wing to the middle. Count the bucket coming off a perfectly placed assist. He's got 12.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
AI kicks to Doncic. AI passes to Porzingis. Back to AI. No stopping him there. Jams it in as he's fouled. Chance now for a three-point play. That one on Olynyk.
And with AI, yes, you get the athleticism, but you also get the focus. Nice job sticking with the play and finishing.
We've seen him miss a couple from the line so far, going 2 for 4. There's a minute 40 left in the second quarter. Simon, the pass to Olynyk. Kicks it to Russell. Shoots the three. Mavericks with the rebound.
I'm not sure why he keeps trying his luck from deep here. It's just not his night.
It's AI on the wing. He's guarded by Russell. That ties the game. 26 points for AI.
Well, yet another terrific possession from AI. He can be prolific and efficient. We're seeing the best from him this evening.
Here's Russell. Rebounded by Papagiannis.
Well, despite his struggles from the field in this period, you know he's going to keep asking for the basketball.
Here's AI. And AI with the stuff.
Wow, AI attacking the rim with ferocity. Go ahead, sir.
2 for 1 chance here.
Let's see if they use the clock to their advantage.
Here's Karuch. He's covered by Hudson. Now the pass to Russell. Drains it from beyond the arc. Russell's got 7 points in the game.
Well, it's key that you've got to maintain concentration throughout the game. And D'Angelo Russell, nice job in the catch and shoot.
It's AI on the wing. He's guarded by Russell. Here's AI. And AI with the stuff.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points. Russell high post. Working on AI. Passes it to Simon. Here's Olynyk. Porzingis with the block.
This guy's showing great potential as a rim protector. Porzingis a threat to block shots anywhere, anytime.
And that's it for the first half of action in what's been a very close game here. Mavericks lead by 1. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, Kevin. Coach, what did you change up in the second quarter?
Well, we showed a little bit more toughness, certainly on the defensive end. And even though they have great shot blocking, we're still able to attack and have some tough misses, but that's our aggressive style.
The key will be to stay in attack mode. Thanks, Bo. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of action following halftime. And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. Brooklyn trailing. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the second half of basketball. And Brooklyn looking who they've got. Russell and LeVert in the backcourt. Allen is out there with Allen Williams. And it's Simon in at the small forward. Third quarter here and 5 lead changes so far.
And guys, neither team has been able to pull away.
Dallas shooting 61% from the field, showing some marvelous touch out there. Here's AI, and it falls over the rim and in. AI's got 32 points in the game.
Well, analyze the situation, size up the defense. AI knocks down the mid-range.
The jump hook. The Mavericks pull it in. And Allen with the block. And they're able to recover. And the shot goes in from Kristaps Porzingis. Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far. Outside, Russell. Pass to LeVert. Rejected by AI.
Well, AI tracks the play, times his move, get it out of here.
Right through the D for the layup. And it's a 5-point Dallas lead.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
And there's the foul. It'll go on AI. That will get him his 4th foul of the game. It's Allen on the wing, defended by Sabonis.
Boy, what a cold start to the second half for them. Just 1 for 4 from the field so far.
Ooh, this is turning into a slow start here in the second half. Seems like they left that offense in the locker room.
Into the third we go. 2 minutes in now. Russell kicks to Allen. Simon, the pass to Russell. Lock at 6.
Boy, the way he's been going, he is not going to be the guy to turn this around.
Here's AI. And Allen with the block. Pass to Russell. Trying to break that ice-cold streak.
I'll tell you, that's been the story of this guy's night. He can't get anything to fall.
Boudier looking around. Now, here's AI. Tight defense on him.
And, folks, he does more than just put 2 points onto their lead. He does it with a little bit of flair.
He sure does. You're right. It's a dazzling move to the bucket for him.
And the way he went about it, no better way to increase the lead and energizes your teammates.
Here's LeVert. And the Nets miss again.
I'll tell you, his touch has been off all day, and now his judgment is starting to go by the wayside as well. That's a poor shot.
And AI gets it to go.
This guy's trying to close this game out with style. He's not going to stop attacking until he's sure this win is in the books.
Now a timeout called by Brooklyn. The league is always looking for ways to adjust the rules, make them better. There's a committee that studies this every single year. And, you know, with that in mind, Doris, any rules you think they should alter or tweak?
Yeah, there's absolutely one, Kevin. And I think this goes to the point where perhaps we can have some more uniformity in the FIBA-ruled games that are played and the NBA. And there's one thing that's occurred in international play where players are becoming more athletic, and the opportunity for electric stuff to happen in transition is critical. To me, we have got to stop the intentional fouls, which are prohibiting fast breaks and all the potential for the explosive, exciting athleticism to be on display. So that, to me, is something we've got to address.
I'm with you. And Pirtle pulls it down. We've gone about 3.5 minutes into the third now. Reverses, and it's good on the way in. Musa's got 12.
Man, he's got such a great touch and feel around the basket. He made that reverse look easy.
Porzingis, and good coming on the assist by AI. AI's got his 5th assist in this one. Nets trailed by 7. They get a hand on it. There's the pass to Brunson. And the shot no good, a bit short.
Now, great look on that, just a little out of rhythm.
Yeah, he looked like he forced that a little bit. Just needs to take his time. Got to make these shots right now.
Williams dishes to Russell. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn.
And cutting into the lead with the big one-hand throwdown.
That's how you get your team back into it. Passes it to Sabonis. The shot from the low post is good. Sabonis has got his 2nd basket of the night.
This guy's a skilled interior scorer. There's height, there's great shot selection. Sabonis doing work right now.
Russell passes to Pirtle. Here's Musa. Dish now to Williams. Pass to Musa. Beyond the arc. The Mavericks pull it in. Doncic has got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Now, here's AI. Guarded closer. And he makes that one.
What I like here, AI challenging the defense inside, working for high percentage shots.
Russell finds Williams. Back to Russell. Releases. Mavericks with the rebound. Doncic has got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Russell with it. 10 points for him. To the wing on the left. This one for 3. Tries again. Porzingis with the block. And he gets it back. Pass to Brunson. Back to AI. Sabonis kicks to AI. And AI with the stuff.
And how about a little bit of showmanship there as he increases the lead?
Oh, I like that. That's got to be, though, a tough pill for the defense to swallow.
Not only can he make plays for others, he can take it upon himself to finish.
Timeout called the Nets.
You know, it'll be interesting to see what coach draws up here.
Well, they need to stop this run, and a great timeout that hopefully gives his team some energy.
And the Mavericks with some changes. Jackson comes in for Sabonis, and Hudson subbed in for Doncic. Caruch passes to Russell. Here's Musa, guarded by Jackson. Here's Caruch. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. 6 to shoot. Here's Olynyk, and terrific work on the offensive glass, and he picks up 2. Olynyk's got 8.
Nothing like combining a long frame with a willingness to out-hustle everyone on the court that defines Kelly Olynyk. Boy, this guy has had a major impact on this game. The scoring he has done has propelled them to this lead.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
And the pass to Musa. Passes it to Caruch. Over Hudson. And it's Caruch missing. Mavericks leading by 12. Here's Jackson. Basket is good. The assist from AI. Jackson's got his first points of the night.
Well, ball movement, just so important for this offense to run well, and AI understands that.
Russell kicks to Pirtle. Pass to Musa. Over AI. Musa can't hit. Dallas has gone 2 of 2 from long range in the third quarter so far. A nice shot by AI.
Well, this speaks to the feel that Kristaps Porzingis has for the game of basketball. If you're open, he'll find you.
Now, here is Russell. He's guarded closely. He kicks to Olynyk. Out of bounds. Dallas takes possession.
And checking out some stats for D'Angelo Russell. Just an incredible month of basketball. Getting around 24 points per, 10 assists, and just over 2 steals. And with his great passing, he's been a catalyst for their offense, often seeing plays even before they materialize.
There's no doubt about that. Great anticipation, excellent peripheral vision. His talents are really shining through.
And there's the defensive 3-second call. For Dallas, they have made 7 of the last 12 attempts at the line. And so he hits the technical free throw. Here's Brunson. He's guarded by Russell. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Porzingis passes to AI. He got it again. Sensational. That gives him 51.
Making it look easy.
Pass to Caruch. To the paint. It's tipped. Stolen by Jackson. Here's AI. Connects again.
And this game has his name written all over it.
Greg, he's been phenomenal in offensive onslaught. Now, here is Russell. He's got 10. It's Pirtle, top of the key. They need this one. It's rebounded by Porzingis.
And they just tried everything to stem the tide here, but nothing seems to work.
Greg, I think this other team is just in a zone right now. They're clicking on the offensive end, and the defense starting to look frustrated.
While there's a chance, let's show you the teams that have thrived on the fast break this season. The Mavericks, #1. In third, the Nets.
Both of these clubs love to play up-tempo. That's how they win. These are the games that fans love because of the non-stop action.
Mavericks making a switch here. Hardaway's checked in. Russell dishes to Pirtle. Back to Russell. Over AI. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. It goes on AI.
You cannot be careless guarding D'Angelo Russell. This guy's so good at putting the defense in tough spots.
Yorgos Papagiannis is checked in for the Mavericks. D'Angelo Russell, the lefty playmaker out of Ohio State. Doris, a lot to like about his ability to create.
Well, he certainly, Kevin, has a nose for scoring and combines that with good vision. I think the one thing he's got to be careful of is shot selection and taking care of the basketball.
And AI gets it to go.
Ooh, with a player this hot, I don't see their lead going anywhere.
Here's Musa, guarded by Hardaway. Back to Russell. Lets it go from deep. Buries the long-range jumper. Russell's got 15 points.
Challenging this D with the 3 ball. That's his second from distance this half, and he also hit one in the first half, too.
AI passes to Hardaway. Here's Papagiannis. Yes, and it's Hardaway picking up the assist. Papagiannis has got his second basket.
And after really leaning on that three-point shot in the first half, seeming like they're just getting away from it here in the second. More of the shots coming from the interior.
Russell with a wide-open look. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
Boy, as aggressive as he's been hitting all these shots, they're still behind.
AI with it. Russell's there. AI with the bucket.
Another bucket down low. They've been the aggressors, taking the ball inside and attacking at the rim.
And the pass to Karuch. To the middle. Here's Pirtle. Scored the bucket. He's made 5 so far, shooting a very clean 5 of 7.
Boy, the score would look a lot different if his teammates could have had the kind of night he's had.
It's AI on the wing. Here's Papagiannis. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
And This is his first trip to the line tonight. Hicks checked in for Dallas. Nets passing it around. Russell inside, working on AI, and the shot goes in. Russell's got 13 points here in the second half alone. You've got Doncic. AI is out there with Moutier, and there's Porzingis, and it's Sabonis in at the 5. That's the lineup in the game for Dallas. And AI with the stuff.
And how's that for some ups coming from that one?
Well, he is a rarity among NBA point guards in his ability to elevate.
But how much more dynamic is your backcourt when you add that element of elite athleticism?
Mavericks leading by 23, shoots from 14, and again.
Make that 61 point.
Yep, everything is going his way right now. Now, here is Russell. He's guarded by AI. Passes it to Purtle. Over to the wing. LeVert the pass to Russell. 6 to shoot. Over AI. Again, Russell missing.
Well, they know not to leave him open for mid-range, and they're all over him on that shot.
Here's AI. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
This is what we call competing at the highest level. AI with purpose.
Brooklyn's gotten just 1 of 4 3-pointers to go down for them here in the 4th. Here's LeVert. G League last season experimenting, Doris, with coaches' challenges of certain calls during games. Do you see that perhaps moving over as well to the NBA?
Kevin, my understanding on this is that across NBA ownership, there is real momentum to allow for a coach's challenge. And I think it's commonplace to see teams argue a call. When it's all said and done, we want to get things correct. And so maybe you see this happen in the G League. And what's the carryover to the NBA? I don't know, but I can tell you unequivocally, ownership wants to see a coach's challenge in the NBA at some point.
And I think, Doris, anytime you can make those coaches do more, put more on the line, just adds to the intrigue of the game.
No question.
They've cashed in on a lot of second chance opportunities here in the second half. That extra effort will help them cut into this deficit.
And it's out of bounds. The Nets will take it the other way. On the Mavericks with some changes. Hicks checked in for Porzingis. And it's Justin Jackson in for Emmanuel Moutier. Now here's Matt. Tight defense on him. At the elbow, Williams. Six for 10 with that shot going in. That's a good game for a lot of guys.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Here's AI. Rebound by Williams. Williams has got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. Inside. Got a piece of it. And Olynyk pitch to Russell. Pass to Mack. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Luka Doncic. That's his first foul. And Doris, last summer we saw the inaugural season of the NBA 2K League. Over half the league's franchises fielding teams. It looks to be the start of something very special and very unique.
No doubt, Kevin. And the NBA has always been an organization at the forefront of embracing technology. And the reality is there is a huge market for this. The younger generation gets just as excited with how their virtual home team is doing in the standings. Big things on the horizon for the NBA 2K League, and you better not square up against me, Kev. You got no shot.
Oh, okay. I've recorded that comment. And good coming on the assist by AI. AI's got his 8th assist here tonight.
And they've worked the ball around so well tonight for those quality looks from mid-range.
Outside, Russell. Down low, Williams. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Porzingis. Here's LeVert. 4 on the clock. Shoots from the elbow. Rebounded by Papagiannis. Papagiannis has got 6 rebounds here tonight, and he lobs it up toward the rim. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
And how about the communication between teammates on that alley-oop?
And that's what you need to pull that thing off. And that Unleash Chaos replay presented by Under Armour. Hover Havoc, giving us a chance to relive that exciting play. To the paint. Whoops, anticipated the pass. Turnover. To the right side. That's good from Doncic on the assist by AI. 17 points for Luka Doncic.
And love how much Doncic believes in himself. It shows when he shoots off the pass like that.
Stolen by AI.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for Dallas.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
And so this will mark the 15th win of the year for them.
And with the win approaching, they'll take the first game here of 2 that they'll play against this team. Nice to get that first one out of the way and set the tone.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for AI.
Boy, we got to see this guy's full range of offensive ability. He scored at every opportunity and in every way imaginable.
He's guarded by AI. To the inside, Williams. Misses from short range.
Boy, I didn't think he had a chance of stopping that lay-in. What a gutsy defensive play.
Here's AI. Tries again. Gets it to go. That one good from Papagiannis.
I tell you what, the energy in this arena, you can feel it.
Oh, there's no doubt. This crowd is into it, and it's because of how well their guys have played tonight.
He's guarded by AI. 6 on the shot clock. It's Allen on the wing. Here's LeVert. And the Nets, another 3.
Well, you cannot allow Karis LeVert to square up from deep. When he's in rhythm, he's going to knock down that shot with great consistency.
AI passes to Hicks. Back to AI. Again, what an avalanche! 71 points and no end in sight.
Young fella is in the zone. The defense right now looks healthy.
So no problem for Dallas as they get the win, and the outcome of this one was never in doubt.
And boy, they really put in a supreme effort. It just felt like once they had that lead and it was comfortable, they were not going to relinquish it.
And that about wraps it up. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, and the rest of our terrific crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. So long and good night, everyone.